Friday, May 2nd. I'm Michelle Charles.
Good morning, everybody. Let's see how it's looking out there.
Yeah, so far everybody's behaving as far as traffic, but be pre-warned, Newark Airport, if you're going to be flying from there, definitely want to pack your patience or two there. My husband's driving home from Virginia instead of flying.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
He gave up.
Yep, he just said, I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to drive home.
I have a feeling he's not alone.
Same. So that's why he's going to try to leave bright and early. Yeah.
Isn't that sad?
What a mess. What a mess.
What a mess.
So we will stay on top of that.
Yes.
In the meantime, do we really want to leave town? I mean, I've been kind of happy with the weather here.
It's really not a bad day.
We might as well stay.
Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Stay local. And we're getting a little taste of summer too, with temperatures in the upper 70s, the lower 80s, even a little humidity. We're feeling that this morning. It's 57 in Central Park. We have low cloud cover and some fog in some spots. Temperatures mainly in the 50s and the 60s. Good morning in Bridgeport, 53 for you, 56 in Poughkeepsie, and 55 in Morristown. Skies are partly to mostly cloudy. We did have a few showers and storms overnight, but things are mainly dry. I'm still watching a light area of rainfall that's now moving away from Montauk, and that will continue to track offshore. It is foggy at JFK. Visibility down to a half a mile, so check for any potential delays, dropping to 1.5 miles in White Plains, but outside of that, not seeing any other issues. As we head into this afternoon, get ready for highs in the upper 70s and the lower 80s, mostly cloudy skies, and just a small chance for an isolated shower or storm. I'm going to give you a closer look at the timing hour by hour coming up. Heather?
All right, Brittany, it is pretty quiet as far as accidents are concerned at this point. We are looking at the George Washington Bridge going inbound. You can see those delays to the upper level. Looks like the lower level is still closed on the inbound side, but the outbound side, you can see the traffic moving across the span. But again, inbound, I'm not seeing any traffic. On the Cross Bronx Expressway, we're doing okay. We started the morning with an accident there, but it looks like that has been cleared. The 7, the A, N, and S subways, they all have delays and service changes. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Shirlene, Michelle, over to you.
And thankfully, the fire danger will continue to go down as we head into this weekend through most of next week, thanks to multiple rounds of rainfall. When it comes to our rain chance today, it's not going to be a washout. Actually, most of the day will be dry. Just a small chance for an isolated shower or storm. So just have the umbrella just in case, but you'll likely carry it more than you use it. This morning, temperatures are warmer compared to this time yesterday. We're in the mid to upper 50s, even the 60s in some spots at the bus stop this afternoon. It's going to feel like summer with highs in the upper 70s and the lower 80s for most of the tri-state, up to 81 in the city, 72 in Bridgeport. Much cooler along the south-facing shoreline thanks to a sea breeze. That will keep temperatures down near 70 in Islip and 62 in Montauk. But for spots north of the city, leaning towards the 80s, 82 in Beekman, also Ramapo 83, and Maybrook 81. Heather?
All right, so we have been talking about Newark Airport and the issues there, and we could potentially have a strike going on with New Jersey Transit on May 16th. So extra park and ride service will be available Secaucus Junction, PNC Arts Center, the Garden State Parkway, Woodbridge Center Mall, and Hamilton Rail Center. So definitely keep that in mind. In addition to that, you can also use the ferries. So the New York City Ferry, New York Waterway Ferry, Liberty Landing Ferry, Sea Streak Ferry. That's always a great idea, especially on a beautiful day. And hopefully we won't be dealing with a lot of issues at Newark Airport, but you can expect delays and some cancellations if you are heading there. Street cleaning rules are in effect. Michelle, over to you.
Thank you so much.
But it's not going to rain all day tomorrow and Sunday, so you'll see some breaks here and there. Even today, mainly dry, just a chance for a few isolated showers. So grab the umbrella just in case. Right now, temperatures are pretty mild. We're in the 50s. It's 57 in Central Park. Winds are out of the east near 3 miles per hour. Most of these numbers in the 50s, 57 in Islip. Good morning in Danbury. You're stepping outside to 55 near 60 in Sussex. Looking at some fog concerns near JFK, visibility down to a half a mile, more the same for southern sections of Queens and southwest Nassau County, and White Plains down to 1.5 miles. It's misty too, so fog forming throughout Westchester and western sections of Fairfield County. But outside of that, not seeing any other issues. We'll let you know if that changes. Skies are partly to mostly cloudy, and this is after we had a few showers overnight. Radar now showing a sprinkle popping up near Pike and Sullivan, but overall things are quiet. Looking at the bigger picture, the reason why we had some rain overnight was all thanks to this warm front that's pushing off to the north. Behind that, we have an area of low pressure and a cold front approaching, and a lot of moisture surging ahead of this system. That front will stall out right on top of us this weekend. That's why we'll see multiple rounds of rain. Now let's time out our rain today. This morning, maybe a sprinkle, but mainly dry throughout this afternoon. Mostly cloudy, some sunny breaks. Feeling like summer. High temperatures surging into the upper 70s and the lower 80s for most of the area, but still cooler for the south-facing shores, all thanks to a sea breeze. As we head into this afternoon, that's when an isolated shower or storm could pop up. Notice not a lot of coverage, not a lot of activity, and a similar forecast for your Friday evening plans. Now let's plan out your Saturday. Saturday morning and early Saturday afternoon, mainly dry, a mixture of clouds and sun, maybe a spot shower. Most of the rain starts to fire up late Saturday afternoon, especially Saturday evening after sunset. This is when some of this rain could be heavy, with a chance for a few gusty storms as well. And then early Sunday morning, a mostly cloudy start. Now, when it comes to Saturday, one or two of those storms could be strong to severe. That's why there's a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 for severe weather. That includes most of the tri-state. The main concern with anything stronger will be damaging winds, downpours, even the chance for small hail. But let's talk about rainfall totals. Rainfall totals tonight through late Tuesday could range from 1 to 3 inches, and we could add more to that Wednesday through Thursday. Today, a summer-like feel, 81, mostly cloudy, a spot afternoon shower or storm. Tonight, 64, more the same. Dry for most early Saturday, and then we'll see the bulk of the rain and storms late Saturday afternoon through Saturday evening. Some of those storms could be gusty with downpours. For the rest of the 7-day forecast, temperatures in the 70s on Sunday. We could see steadier rainfall Monday and Tuesday, temperatures near 65 degrees. Heather?
All right, Brittany, let's talk about what's going on in Brooklyn. It looks like we do have some construction here, and it's on the Gowanus Expressway, and it's going outbound right at 38th Street. So only one lane is open, as you can see over here. We'll bring this full and just show you that the delay going on in that spot. Even inbound, you're seeing a lot of brake lights, and then we have the Brooklyn Bridge looking wonderful. No major issues at the Brooklyn Bridge. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Michelle and Charlene, over to you.
All right.
More than 7 minutes away from weather and traffic together. It's going to feel more like June today, with high temperatures in the lower 80s for most of the tri-state and a small chance for an afternoon spot shower. This morning at the bus stop, temperatures are mainly in the 50s, mostly cloudy and some fog in some spots, but that will give way to a mixture of clouds and some sunny breaks with a high of 81 in the city, 85 in Morristown, 74 in Bridgeport. Much cooler for the south-facing shoreline and the east end, all thanks to a sea breeze keeping you down in the mid to upper 60s. But check out high temperatures across New Jersey. Newark 86, Jersey City up to 85, Hoboken 83, and Hackensack 85, with winds out of the southeast ranging from 8 to 16 miles per hour. Moderate air quality, but high pollen levels continue. The top allergens, oak, birch, and maple. UV index of 8. Looking ahead to this weekend, the upper 70s on Saturday. It's not going to rain all day. Most of the rainfall Saturday evening. Heather?
All right, Brittany, let's talk about
across most of the tri-state. High temperatures surging into the lower 80s, a chance for an isolated shower, not a washout, but it looks really gloomy this morning. We will see some sun mixing in later today. It's 57, mostly cloudy, a low ceiling. East winds near 3 miles per hour, just shy of 60 in Toms River, 57 in Islip, and near 60 as well in Sussex, 56 in Montgomery. There is enough moisture for a few areas of dense fog. We're seeing that at JFK, visibility down to a half a mile and dropping 2 in White Plains. A report of misty conditions too for lower Westchester. That could slow you down, but outside of the rest of the area, not seeing any other major issues. Skies are mostly cloudy, and we had some rain, even a few storms overnight. That was all thanks to a warm front that's lifting north. But now we're ahead of this approaching area of low pressure and cold front. This cold front will stall out right on top of us this weekend. That's why we'll see multiple rounds of rainfall. But today, timing it out, mainly dry this morning, a stray sprinkle this afternoon, sunshine and clouds, but cloud cover winning out. Still temperatures surging into the lower 80s for most of the area, and cooler along the south-facing shoreline thanks to a sea breeze. Late this afternoon, that's when we'll have a chance for an isolated shower or storm popping up, but there's not going to be a lot of activity on radar, and we'll keep a similar forecast for your Friday evening plans. Now let's time out your Saturday. If you have outdoor plans, mainly get that in Saturday morning through early Saturday afternoon, because late Saturday afternoon, that's when more rain and storms will start to fire up, especially especially Saturday evening. Some of this rain could be heavy and a chance for gusty winds as well. Sunday morning, mostly cloudy conditions with temperatures in the 60s. There's a chance for an isolated severe storm on Saturday. Most of the tri-state under a marginal risk for severe weather. That's level 1 out of 5. The main concern with anything stronger will be damaging winds, downpours, even small hail. But let's talk about rainfall totals today through late Tuesday. We could pick up 1 to 3 inches of rainfall, and that's needed because we ended April with a 1 to 2 inch rainfall deficit across most of the area. And we could even add to those totals Wednesday through Thursday. Today, 81, a summer-like feel for most of the area. Mostly cloudy with some sunny breaks, a spotty afternoon shower. South winds ranging from 7 to 14 miles per hour. Tonight, 64, mostly cloudy, very mild with a spot shower or storm. Tomorrow, the upper 70s, some spots reaching the lower 80s. Most of the rain falls late Saturday afternoon through Saturday evening, so not a washout again tomorrow. For the rest of the 7-day forecast, rain continues on Sunday, 72, a few showers, some dry moments mixing in. And 65 with steadier rain possible Monday and Tuesday, 71 Wednesday, and 76 on Thursday. Heather?
All right, Brittany, it looks like things are starting to get busy in the traffic center now. Unfortunately, we do have a commuter alert on the Gowanus Expressway as you go outbound at 38th Street. It's construction. You can see only one lane is open there, so definitely want to avoid that. And then we have a commuter alert with Long Island Railroad. The West Hempstead branch is suspended, and this is between West Hempstead and Valley Stream. It's fire department activity near Westwood, so that 522 from West Hempstead to Jamaica has been canceled. We do have some video to show you of the fire. You can see the fire department is on the scene. They're extinguishing that fire. But once that fire is extinguished, they're going to have to do some cleanup. They're going to have to inspect those tracks. So definitely pack your patience if you use Long Island Railroad's West Hempstead branch. Now let's head over here and talk to you about what else is going on. New Jersey Transit, possibility of a strike May 16th. A contingency plan is set up. Secaucus Junction, PNC Arts Center, Garden State Parkway, Woodbridge Center Mall, Hamilton Rail Station. Those are your extra park and ride service that will be made available to you. And if you're going to Newark Airport, pack your patience. Crystal Cranmore will have more about that coming up. And street cleaning rules are in effect. Michelle, Charlene, over to you.
All right, thanks so much.